Correct. Hey, speaking of loyalty, because I know you got to go munch on some French fries, I got my new best loyal friend, Gary Sillman, on the line. Gary, what do you see for 2025, my friend?
Be a lot of money.
He's a minimalist. I like that. Make a lot of money. Short and sweet. Hard to argue with that.
Can I open up my video? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Oh, good. I'm trying. I don't know how to use these things, so I'm still bumbling around. Michael Larkin's going to have to teach me.
Oh, you're in trouble now.
Elon's on the phone to him daily.
I after I'm done with him, I get all the good information. What I see, and we're in the middle of building it. Well, it's the world has changed, and I am so excited to work with my friend Larry Feldman and Mike Larkin, because what the dealers need is us. And what they need is to understand that there has to be a digital process, end to end, and that we, Michael and I, have just solved the last piece. We've been using menus for a long time. We've been selling used cars for a long time. We know compliance for a long time. We've been starting the deal in the wrong place. The government has told the dealers they are responsible to verify the identity of the customer. And why don't we do red flags on every customer before we even talk about numbers? So the digital platform today and the AI that Russell talks about is very, very good. Because I've been doing F&I for 30 years, and the AI teaches the uneducated, the non-cooperative, the unloyal, how to do it correctly. Because when it's in a digital platform, there's managers that are managing their children, and you can't go from point A to B. So we've been talking about this for 30 years, 20 years. We all know to build a house, you have to have a level foundation. You've got F&I guys that are using menus, other guys aren't. You need to have the same message from the cell phone, online, inside the showroom, with the same process. Like all the experts are saying, meet the customer for where they want to go. They want the full journey, give them the full journey. They want to negotiate, negotiate. But you need it all under one umbrella. It all has to sit there, and then use whatever menu, whatever service, whatever. And that's where everybody is spinning around. It's like poltergeist. The customer is in charge. You need to use their cell phone to take their picture of their driver's license and then send it into the dealer's email. Or the dealer provides, there's multiple companies now that provide a QR code. Scan your QR code, verify your telephone number, text, email, and now enter into a secure system. We all know what secure systems do. Negotiate, figure out the trade, who cares? Now you do a standard F&I menu presentation with accepts and declines, and you hand that consumer back. So you definitely want to remove the people, and where I'm at is you harness AI. If you don't harness AI, we will utilize AI to replace you because we know they can do a better job. So that's my explanation. It's going to be wonderful because they're going to sell used cars. The customers are going to be able to buy the car off their phone. They're going to be able to verify their identity and their insurance off of the phone. And the dealers are going to be heroes now when the consumer doesn't have these things and they need help. And
Hey, wait a minute.
dealers
Hey, Gary, you know what's funny? You just tied in with what we were talking about earlier. Because you can buy the car over the phone. You can make it. Our buddy Doug Reeves always talks about, frictionless.
You can do all the whole transaction.
Yeah, but you know what you can't do without coming into the dealership? Service. So you can see how even what you're saying still dials back into fixed operations because we still need them to come in. And it's not like they're going to get instructions over the car, over the internet and fix their own car. So you can see even what you're saying dials in.
Well, it's unfortunately what we've been doing is Band-Aiding because the sales guys hate the service guys. The service guys hate the sales guys, and then they don't know how to do it. And really, the service guys are saying, get these ass wipes out of our way because once we get the customer, we'll teach them. We'll do a good job.
Hold on. I can see Jeff Shearer's intrigued. So we heard ass wipes and ass hats. You didn't realize there'd be this many colorful descriptions of a derriere tonight, did you, Jeff?
But
kind of like the after holiday show.
But Larry, at the end of the day, if you don't have leadership by dealers that get it and managers that want to deliver it, and you're letting the inmates run the asylum, you ain't going anywhere. You ain't going anywhere.
Let's close on that note because what you just said, I agree with 100%. Mr. Shearer, man, you know I always live and die by your opinion. What do you see for 2025, my friend?
Well, I want to kind of piggyback on a couple things Gary said. So, harnessing AI, 110%. However, putting more of the control back and actually giving them the control back to the consumer, I think erodes the loyalty because what do I need the dealer for? I don't need to go talk to Larry anymore. I can do this right here at midnight if I want to, right? So I think there's a little bit of a two ends pulling on the rope there.
Wait a minute, Jeff. No AI system could abuse a customer the way I can.
I'm building something I'm going to share with you.
But Jeff, and I'm going back just to let, and then I'll let you move on. Is that there are dealers that are very, very proud of their service facilities, and that they do 110-point safety inspections, and they go through their cars, and they want, and so it's winning them. We've lost, and as everyone's saying, we've lost the salesperson that wins them and hugs them, okay? We used to, now for the last 10 or 15 years, the good service managers said, hey, I'm sorry of what happened up front, but now I'll take care of you back here. So service, they've been doing it. Now it's waking the front end up and saying, hey, look, service has carried you. You guys got to get your shit together because they love us back here. Make it easier for them. That's all that I'm saying. But
we're with you 100%, Gary. Mr. Larkin, what are your thoughts on 2025, my friend?
Well, I cut off Jeff, so let Jeff finish.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yeah. So I hope, and this is not really a prediction more than it is a hope, but that fixed gets more attention, gets part of the advertising budget because, man, it hasn't changed as long as any of us have been in the business, right? It's still the back of the house, and I don't know that that's going to change, and I hope it does because just for the reasons you said, all the things Peter started with, the front end of the store probably is going to take it in the shorts, more this year because of a lot of things Peter said. And, so are we going to wait till that happens and then say, what do we do? Or get in front of it, man.
Jeff, you got to keep in mind, though, that dealers tend to be reactive rather than proactive.
Totally. And so as a guy, Gary, you don't know me that well, but makes his living with AI, I'm respectful and I want everybody to use it. but in the right way. Just what you said, harness it. You know, it's not going to solve every problem in the dealership, but, you know, we're building some pretty cool things to do away with voicemail. That's my goal for 2025, my person.
Yeah, but Jeff, I'm not kissing your butt. I'm just telling the truth. The reason
my reference again.
There we go. The reason you come across so well is you always sound smart, but you never sound nerdy. A lot of times when guys talk about AI or technical things, guys like me fall asleep. It's like, what the hell are you talking? With you, you come across. Wendy jumped off on us because her leg was bothering her, but Wendy has a show. Peter's involved in it. April Simmons, Martha, called The Human Side of AI. And if we don't combine, the pieces have to be both involved. The reason you get along so well with everybody, Jeff, is you come across as a very human guy that embraces the technology. I think if all you're doing is embracing the technology and you're not friendly and warm and welcoming, you're dead. And if you're the friendliest, most welcoming guy on earth, but you can't embrace technology, you're going to get left in the dust because the world is moving at an incredibly rapid pace.